We are YouTube Live.
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana Gold Hunter Dennis Dayton, Kathleen Biffle, and your host, Tim Grimes.
All right, everybody, welcome back to another Sunday edition of Prospector Radio. I'm your host, Tim Grimes, and joining me, as always, we got Rich Cooley's here, Scott Spiffy Swiftwater Tony, and Dennis looks like he's picking his foot Dayton. Oh, you were going through your notebook. What's going on, fella?
One of the pages.
Everybody tonight?
What's that, Rich?
I said, how's everyone tonight?
Good. Good. I am. What about you guys?
Fair.
Me. Dennis is still trying to get his homework.
Actually, you know what's weird is the page. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. See that right on top? See that little thing right in between there?
Uh-huh.
It's missing a page, and it's a page with the
and it's
the lost treasures
page you need, I presume.
So you bought a half book.
Darn right. You sent me a half book.
Was it discounted?
Could have been.
It's called Dennis 95.
Right? I mean, come on. Is it just
right?
Is it just a page for that state?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
That's hilarious.
And that's Iowa
Yep.
is missing.
Yep.
That's
all right. I got some things I brought up on the net.
Uh-huh.
I believe.
Up on the net?
So if you don't already know, tonight we're traveling to Iowa.
Iowa.
And we're going to Iowa.
Iowa. Yeah. We haven't done Iowa yet.
And then we talked about what? Possibly next week, maybe, Tim?
Yeah. Next week, what, Rich? Tell everybody.
Next week, I think we are going to do our GPS chat.
Our open Zoom chat.
Yep.
So
what we'll do at the start of the show, Tim will put the link in the chat room, and then anybody that wants to come on and join us on Zoom, all you do is click that button and you can join us on the show.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Last time we had, 8 people?
Oh, was it 8? Might have been, Rich.
I think you guys, I watched the show because I wasn't there. But I think it was, that like 8.
Ah, okay. It was cool, though. You think you'll make it this time, Scott?
Well, why wouldn't I? I'm not helping my neighbor this time.
All right. Well, let's check it.
Well, we never know about you.
Not just.
Well, that is true. Can't help it.
Never know. Yeah.
A lot of things. There's a lot of things going on. That's why I can't make it to the Amber meeting this weekend. It bugs me out because I got the movers moving the 20th.
That sucks.
Yeah, I know, right?
You know, I didn't even.
I tried to play it off like, well, they're moving everything. I really don't need to be here. Lisa's like not taking that. She wasn't buying it.
Right? Ain't even right. You know, that you can't make it. That's not fair.
Yeah.
You know, the only guy.
Good afternoon. Would you like to try a free sample of our double fudge brownie? Oh, sure. That's very good. I'll just take one more, just to be sure. Yep.
Are you done?
Still very good.
Oh, wait.
Some things never change, like never being able to take just.
They're thinking, man, what is going on?
You had to bring up fudge on them or something, huh?
Where'd that come from?
Because I went to the main page because I'm trying to fix the color of the links. So because it seems like when you post a link in the chat room, it's real light. Been trying to get everything.
Oh, so it played the commercial.
Yeah, so I went to the main page and then the player starts playing. It's like, really? Oh, dang, annoys me. Should take it.
Really?
Tim sold us out to be big brownies. Sold out to big brownie.
Yep.
What's the big brownie?
Whoever was making brownies.
I don't have a clue. Was it that commercial?
Yeah.
I have nothing to do with that stuff.
Said fudge.
That's Spreaker's doings, not mine. I wished it was mine.
Yeah, I could eat a brownie and a big thing of milk.
Oh, I got some peanut butter fudge in there. I could just.
Yeah.
I made 2 batches last week.
Mm.
Well, a lady at work's been giving me fresh eggs every week from her chickens, so I brought her in some fudge.
Oh, man.
It's like, keep supplying me them fresh chicken eggs. I'll keep supplying you with fudge.
There you go.
That's a fair trade.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, come on. I eat eggs every morning, so I have to
I
have.
sliced up that big ham that I got.
Did you? The one you won from the meat raffle?
Made some big ham slices.
Oh.
Yeah, did some lunch meat and then vacuum packed them.
Oh. Very nice.
And we ate some of those potatoes. We had 20 pounds of potatoes that I won.
Oh. You ate good then this weekend.
Oh yeah, we had steak and potatoes yesterday, and I had steak and potatoes today. Yesterday I had ham slices, hash browns, sausage links, and eggs for breakfast.
Oh, that's good.
So you had a little meat raffle with a little bit of your garden.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't need to win any more potatoes for a while.
No, you already got plenty of potatoes.
Yeah.
And
20 pounds is enough for now.
I'm sure you'll get more meat. Yeah. Guaranteed.
What I did was I took the rest of the potatoes I had in the fridge from last year's produce
Huh?
that I got out of the garden. I
Yeah.
took them out and started getting potato seeds out of them.
Hey, got to
Put
eat
them
it.
in a box, put newspaper in, put newspaper on top, and now they're starting to sprout.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so I'll get my potato seeds ready to plant some more for this year.
Okay. You'll be ready.
Yep.
Now,
Usually takes about 2 months, 2.5 months usually for them to start sprouting pretty good.
right.
We always just stick ours in the window.
Really, I just put them in a box, put them in the garage, or in a warm place inside the house. There downstairs, they'll start sprouting.
That's cool.
Actually, I got 2 in the window here. Let's see if I can.
2 in the window?
Yeah. Yeah, I get them.
Oh, yours are sprouting.
I put them in the window. I get them like that.
They're sprouting.
Oh, yep. And now
And I'll just take the end of the potato off, bury it. There's 1, 2. There's 2.
Actually, Scott, you can cut that right there in the middle of both of them, and you'll have 2 out of that one.
I know, but I got another eye right there. See, its little gut, the green's coming out on it. So I got an eye right there. There's probably like 4 or 5 good eyes on here I don't want to waste.
Yeah.
I'll make, like I said, I'll cut a piece off, but I always leave a little tato on there.
Right. Yeah, definitely. You want to.
Right. That makes sense.
But those potatoes, those things they're not even dry, man. They still got a lot of. I could leave them in the window for like almost another half month.
Yeah, they look like russets.
Yeah, they're the big ones.
Yeah, the russets.
Well, I wouldn't say, not those Idaho giant footballs. the regular potatoes.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's what I had today, one of them giant russet football potatoes.
Football potatoes?
Thing is so big, it's big enough for 2 people. I told her from now on, we'll just make 1, chop it in half. That's plenty. You can over spud.
Did you get it fully stuffed?
No, I don't like all that crap.
Oh man, if I'm gonna get something that big, I want it stuffed.
Just throw some butter on it. That's good enough.
Yep. Butter, salt, and pepper, and there you go.
Right. I
want cheese, bacon.
No.
Whatever else we could throw in it, bad boy. Dennis, you're on mute.
Yeah, I know. I said I like butter and sour cream. If no sour cream, just butter.
Nope. Wait.
I could eat it anyway. I just like it with a lot of bacon and stuff in it.
Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, each his own. I just give me butter, salt, pepper. That's it. Good enough.
Well, I mean, you can take one of those potatoes and have it big enough to make it a supper if you just put stuff in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Idaho taters are good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like them, but just sometimes it can be over potatoed.
Over potatoed.
You know, and I think I was over potatoed. It was like,
I never get enough of potatoes. My wife makes potatoes all the time.
yeah. Oh, see, I guess I just think.
And then you have the red potatoes, the little plump ones.
Uh-huh.
Do them up in some butter. And
Oh well.
We still do the little ones too.
Yep.
The little
I
one.
love them. I get them fresh out of the garden every year.
Okay. That's there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know. No, those are good potatoes. Fresh out the garden.
Yeah, I make my own French fries.
Fresh out the garden.
Yep.
Right. Oh yeah, French fries.
Oh, you heard about the rain this week, right?
The what?
Oh, Thomas left. Thomas got a day of digging in. The next 2 days after he left, rained.
Really?
Yep.
Hey.
So I thought, well, that was phenomenal.
Kind of sounds about right, don't it?
Yeah, he was trying to find a place with water, wasn't he?
Well, I didn't have any water.
No, but he said he was trying to find somewhere that had it.
Yeah, I think he high baked the day before he come here. Then he's supposed to go metal detecting with some people. And then after that, I didn't catch what he was doing. But yeah, I think he already took back off now. No, yeah, today's Sunday. So yeah, today he took off today.
So he took off today, headed back home?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
But we got him some gold.
Good. That's all that matters. Got Thomas some gold. He got to do some prospecting with Scott. That's cool. And he got to do some metal detecting, right?
Take him on your claim, Scott?
Yeah.
Nice. Oh.
Yeah, did you guys drive up in the UTV or what?
Yeah, we drove up the wash, which there's somebody's been putting private property signs on the wash, and then now they tried to put a cable, like a clothesline across it with flags. So I just tore that down. I was pretty upset. I'm like, you can't block the freaking wash, idiots. I just tore it down and drove on.
You don't know who's doing it?
I got my ideas whose it is, but it's just somebody that's got a camper down by the creek there.
Uh-huh.
And
they don't own the wash, so
nobody owns the wash, and you can't block me my access to my only freaking mining claims anymore.
Amazing, right?
It's amazing, all right.
You just never know about people.
I know.
Right? So, Scott, you got some gold prices for us?
Well, let's just flip them bad boys up real quick.
Just me.
I have it right. Stop prices. There it goes. We got today, not a brand new Chevrolet. But anyway, we're looking at gold as of these prices are not up to date, folks. Why are these not up to date for?
Out of date.
Yep, they're at this is the 12th.
Refresh them? Will they?
I don't know. Hang on.
See what?
Last day was Friday, so that would be the most current price.
Yeah, well, I guess so. I got two different things though. Usually I see the ones when they're trading in China and Australia right now. But anyway,
China.
As of closing on the 12th, we're looking at China. Anyway, we're looking at gold. The ASCII price is $17.28. We actually went up $4.80.
Okay.
Silver, we're still looking great for silver, and even better because it went down 16.16, and it's still sitting at 26.03. Pretty good.
Good enough.
We got platinum coming in at 12.07, and that's actually up $7.
Nice.
So not a bad rise for that. We got palladium coming in at 2,427 with a rise or a gain, however you want to call it, of plus $23, which is pretty darn good.
Uh-huh.
Rhodium, we're not getting a report on that because I'm looking at $22,000 and it says it didn't do anything. So
Right. So
I don't believe that.
I'm watching for it.
I don't believe that.
And what about Bitcoin? I think it hit a new record high of 60,000.
Bitcoin. Hang on a second here. Let's see.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it hit a record high yesterday or last night of 60,000. I think
you got some of that Bitcoin, didn't you, Tim?
Oh yeah.
So all these people that sold some of their Bitcoin already kicking themselves.
Yeah, hit a new record high last night. So that's awesome. Awesome. I think Jaron will correct me if I'm wrong, but I swear it was 60. Yeah, that's just amazing.
Yeah, could you just think back in the day, me and Ben was getting on the computer and letting our computers run all day and mining Bitcoin. Like I said, I think I had some of it, but I can't remember where it was. I'll get to it.
Oh, jeez, you could be sitting on a fortune and have no idea, right?
Well, how would you get back to it?
Yeah. If you don't know where it is, it's gone.
Yeah. Not only that, if you don't know the password, you only got so many shots at it, and it's gone.
It's gone.
So,
see ya. That ain't right, is it? It's not right. Dennis, I can't believe the clarity of your camera. I am very
good.
Very impressed. What do you guys think? Agree?
That's good.
Looks like I could poke him in the eye.
Best Dennis is ever looked. I mean, it is crystal clear.
Yeah, that's a pretty good game. That's easy.
Darren's going to hit 21 or 61,800 or so.
61.8. Yeah, so it's a new.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not buying it. I think somebody, or many somebodies are just driving that up. And once that boat gets full, somebody's going to jump off.
Well, that's when we all jump off.
Uh-huh. Like I said, I'm not trusting.
I don't understand it, so I it's hard for me to grasp anything about it.
Well, when you think about it, all right, think about regular money in the bank, okay?
Yeah.
Bitcoin is pretty much basically the same thing. It's just pluses and minuses. Just like
electronic currency.
Well, just like, what do you think your banks are? Electronic currency. You pay with a debit card. They just pay it. It's all electronic. There's not much cash out there.
But the loop of this is the way it's explained to me is if you've got Bitcoin, when that transaction takes place, that transaction is live. Anybody can see it who's got Bitcoin.
How about that? Yeah, maybe. But
yeah, they know you spend it. They know where your stuff's going.
That's okay, because I don't care. Just think, when there's no more cash, it'll be
like I said, Bitcoin was made by certain parties instead of if you don't know, you got to really look in deep, just find out where it's coming from. It's just another way to take out some of the banks that we have now and make a globalized bull crap.
I'm in. I'm in it. I'm gonna stick it out. You know, I think it's a smart move. I think in 10 years there won't be no currency. It'll all be digital. Cash money will be worthless. It'll be metals like gold and silver, or digital currency, cryptocurrency.
Sure, somebody's gonna bring a pound of gold to go buy a car.
Maybe. Would you take a pound of gold for a car?
Hell. Do you have a pound of gold?
Maybe.
Maybe my butt. I'm just saying, nobody's got that much. They're not traveling around.
What wouldn't cost a pound, would it, to buy a car? How much would it cost to buy a car? Maybe it would be a pound, right?
I don't know how many ounces of that. 16 ounces is a pound, right?
I think so.
Yes.
In my world, yeah. So at 2,000, figure 2,000 an ounce. We'll just figure.
No, you can't figure 2,000 because that's on a majority scale, and it's not 2,000. It's 1,700 right now.
Right, but I'm just gonna say figure 2,000 roughly, give or take.
Yeah. You could buy a car for around 30,000. Something's wrong.
Yeah, you should be able to buy a really nice car for 30.
I'm just saying, nobody walks around with that much gold.
Well, they will in the future.
And they'll get their head rocked and get it stolen.
Well, they won't tell nobody. See, that's the thing. You'll have cryptocurrency and they won't be able to steal it from you because they won't have your access. See? So your money will be safer.
You know, I hate it when somebody says that, because in the minds of a criminal, you say that and they think, you know what? No, that's just when we actually hold them ransom and say, put your card in the machine,
password,
or I'm going to empty it out. You know, of course you're gonna get the same results. It's just now you're gonna have more people getting hurt.
The results are always the same. All right. Mercy. Just funny. You know? It is just funny. I don't know. Thank you, honey. So,
how about their birthdays?
Oh, yeah, birthdays. Wait, I think Dennis got to sing.
Oh, yeah, you can see me a whole lot better, too.
Crystal clear.
You can see me.
Yeah, we're in trouble now.
Oh, wait a minute, Dennis, before you start singing. Here, hold on. Okay. Now you can sing.
Is everybody ready?
I'm ready as we're going to be.
We can see you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
All right, Dennis, this is a family show.
Oh my God. That's Dennis.
Thank you, Denny. All right, today's birthday is for March 14th. Erwin Proskowski, we have Michael McCombie, we have Mike Sheets, Mike Tillery, Nate Arellano, Preston Berry, Sam Clark, Steve Lowe. We have Tom Gamble, Trace, Walt Stahl Jr., and tomorrow's we have Andrew, Bill, and Central Virginia Gold Dredgers. We have Charles Dickens, Charles Miller, Greg Hensel, Heidi Summers, Jay Mills, and Joel Jeremy.
All right, happy day.
Let's do Nate Arellano.
Okay, Nathan. All right. Do it. Nathan.
Hold on.
Buffering.
All right, Nate is out of Pueblo, Colorado.
All right.
Likes to do, of course, gold prospecting. Doesn't belong to any clubs. And he found the site on Gold Pay Dirt Reviews on Facebook.
Yeah, interesting.
And he likes to pan and sleuth.
Nice.
All right.
And looks like he's been a member since 2014.
2014. All right.
Yeah.
Got one more, Rich?
Yep. Let me get back to the page here.
You get for Mara.
Mara. Buffering.
Buffering. Oh, come on.
Extra buffering.
I go through this every week. It's extra slow this week.
Buffering. A little more buffering.
All right, who we want?
Anybody you want? Or it's like
All right, let's go with Heidi Summers.
Oh, all right. Heidi. Buffering.
Okay, Heidi's out of Amesbury, MA. Is that Mass?
That Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Okay. And they like to pan. Doesn't belong to any clubs. They find the site. Her husband, who referred her to the site, her husband.
Nice.
and looks like I've been a member since it's like 2011.
Oh, nice. Well,
There's a good one.
happy birthday, everybody.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
Yeah, happy days. So what we should do now, we should take a quick break.
I'm out.
Then come back. Rich Cooley and with his Cooley's Corner and Dennis Dayton with some lost treasures. And Scott's got something. We got weird laws, so stick around. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors.
Do you like to mine for gold? Enjoy prospecting a nice crack in the bedrock? Enjoy getting outdoors to camp, fish, hunt, and hike on your public lands? You plan your trip, load the gear, grab the dog, put the family in the truck, and drive off to a locked gate. A sign says you cannot enter or access your own public lands. Mining claims and public land owned by we the people are being designated as off limits by our own government every single day. Are you concerned about the direction our government is going? Are you tired of seeing no access, no entry signs on your lands? We are, and we are fighting back. We are AMRA, American Mining Rights Association, the fastest growing small mining advocacy association in America. AMRA is a 501c3 not-for-profit formed by miners, hunters, off-roaders, retired military men and women to stop the insanity. AMRA was formed to educate, unite, and help the small miners and public land users on their rights given to us by God. Do you want access to great mining claims? For a small tax-deductible donation to their Miners Legal Fund, your family gains access to proven excellent mining claims across America for an entire year. AMRA challenges the USFS, BLM, EPA, and the other agencies intent upon stopping you from enjoying your own lands. You are who pays these people's wages. It is time they listen to us. We need to unite. And that is what AMRA is doing. As you sit here right now, thousands of acres of public lands are being closed, locked, and blocked from use by you. Are you fed up yet? Join us. Get in on this fight and let's restore America to what our families fought and died for. Freedom. Just visit AmericanMiningRights.com. AmericanMiningRights.com. Also, check us out on Facebook at American Mining Rights Association. AmericanMiningRights.com.
In 1858, gold was discovered in the rivers of New Caledonia. This discovery would spark a massive gold rush. Today, the search for gold is much easier, yet still challenging with Dirt Hog Pay Dirt. At Dirt Hog, we pride ourselves on our gold and guaranteed gold amounts. Just visit DirtHogPayDirt.com today and buy yourself a bag of the best pay dirt concentrates on the market. Order with confidence in Canada and North America. DirtHogPayDirt.com, the best gold concentrates on the market, period. Also, be sure to check out our Honest Bonus program.
If you're interested in gold prospecting or treasure hunting as a career, hobby, passion, or just something you're interested in getting into, you have to visit goldprospectorspace.com. At goldprospectorspace.com, you'll find forums, chats, videos, blogs, sections on dry washing, metal detecting, high banking, and so much more. At goldprospectorspace.com. There's a store, classifieds, and at goldprospectorspace.com every Sunday night at 7:30 Eastern Time, tune in to Prospectors Radio, the talk show for gold prospectors and treasure hunters. GoldProspectorspace.com is a social network with thousands of members, and everything you need is at GoldProspectorspace.com. Sign up today and get connected to others who share your love of gold and gold prospecting. Let the treasure hunt begin at GoldProspectorspace.com. GoldProspectorspace.com.
Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Join Rich Cooley as he talks about equipment, new products, and so much more for all us prospectors and treasure hunters. Here's Rich.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Cooley's Corner. Tonight we are traveling to Iowa. All the gold found in Iowa is believed to be glacial gold, brought down by the glaciers that once covered the state. Geologists believe that these glaciers advanced and receded over the Midwest numerous times over. Of course, over the thousands of years, each time bringing gold-bearing gravels from Ontario and Manitoba, Canada. As the glaciers receded, these gravels were scattered about, leaving behind the gold that are still there today.
Okay.
As with other glacier deposits found across the Midwest, concentrations of gold can be difficult to predict. What is easy to predict is the size of the gold. Gold found here will be extremely fine, so it is important to work carefully to retain these fine gold particles. While the gold concentrations within the state do not interest gold mining or commercial scale, there is an active and engaged group of prospectors employing the state in search of gold. In 1853, the first gold discovery in Iowa was along the Iowa River, northwest of Marshalltown in Hardin County. Miners described going the area, but quickly found that the gravels didn't pay to work, so they quickly abandoned the area. There was still plenty of gold left around to be found. In Fayetteville County, on Otter Creek, a geological survey in 1904 stated that a man could produce $1 to $1.50 worth of gold from a hard day's work. That was in 1904. If you adjust the average to today's gold prices, it would be arguable that a miner could recover over $100 per day working these same gravels. Most believe that these reports may have been a tad optimistic, but nevertheless, it does prove that there is gold to be found in the area. So you figure, what, $100 a day?
That's
back then, that's pretty good.
Right. That's really not bad.
That'd be nice to find $100 a day today.
Yeah.
I do when I go.
Well, dang. That's a paycheck.
Yeah. The Volga River and its tributaries will also produce some fine gold. In Leon County, a small and short-lived gold mining operation along the Big Sioux River. Sour gold can be found in Jasper County on the South Skunk River. Gold can be found in Turkey River, which covers several counties in northeastern Iowa.
Mm-hmm.
There's plenty of prospectors in Iowa that search the sandbars at Iowa River after the river levels have dropped and successfully recover flour gold. This fine texture gold is known as deep in the gravels. Sometimes it'll be found on top, an inch or two of material. Check for the darkest colored sands. That is where you find the concentration of fine gold. It's commonly said that gold is where you find it, and glacial gold deposits certainly go along with that thinking. Check out the areas known for producing gold, but don't be afraid to venture out and explore new areas. Work carefully to retain the fine flour gold commonly found in Iowa. Good luck. So, I mean, to recover $100 a day,
that's pretty darn good in my book.
I'd take that. I mean, heck, when I go out in Pennsylvania, I get about 5 specs or 10 specs, and
right. So, could you imagine 100 a day?
Yeah,
be like, sweet.
Yeah, that's a couple grams.
That's a couple grams a day. Yeah, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. Heck no.
Just think everybody was rushing out to California and everything. If they just stopped there, made a homestead, worked the whole creek for as long as everybody else spent time looking for it from California, Washington, Oregon, back down around to Vegas or Nevada. You would have been rich by that time.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I mean, by the sounds of it, it's flour gold. It's fine gold. So
okay,
you'll be finding an abundance of it. You know, it'll look like a lot, but, you know.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, $100 a day.
Heck yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I could live on that.
Oh, God, yeah. Easily. I could do 100.
I wonder what you can use in Iowa, though. It doesn't say. It usually says.
Oh, it don't?
No, it doesn't say what prospecting stuff you can use in Iowa.
Well, I don't know. That sucks, though.
I don't think anything's regulated there.
No?
No,
well,
I don't think.
It's going to be like Indiana and Ohio stuff. There's not an abundance of mining that's just like regular smart. Be smart. Don't dig in the creek banks out and none of that crazy stuff.
I don't
stay
know.
on the radar.
I would take the 100 a day.
Oh yeah, any day.
Easily. You know? All day, every day. Without a doubt. So ain't nothing wrong with that, Rich.
No.
Nope. Sign me up for $100 a day gold. Shoot, that could be worth quitting your job over.
Yeah.
You know? Because
close to it.
If it's like $100 a day, supposing you have a good day. Where you know? I don't know.
I'm trying to look it up here real quick.
What equipment we can use there?
Yeah. I'm not finding anything new.
I mean, I'm sure it has a size limit on the dredge you can use, but I don't think there's any moratoriums on dredging or anything like that. I mean, I'm sure it all applies in all state parks where you got to have a permit and you pan only, but
right. I don't know,
but not the crazy rules like you have over there in California.
Right.
Right. Maybe not. Maybe not. Find anything, Rich?
No.
No. Somebody's got to know. Somebody posted in the chat.
I'm just not clicking the right stuff, probably.
Right.
Surely we have an Iowan in the chat room.
Oh, yeah, sure we do. One of the chat rooms. Somebody's got to be from Iowa. Yeah?
Or used to live there, knows about it.
Right. Been there, knows something.
Yeah, just keep getting other things that click on.
Right.
Hey, if you're from Iowa, call in. What's that number, Tim?
Actually, that's not a bad idea.
419-520-7574. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1-9-520-7574. Interesting. If you're from
If
Iowa,
you know something about Iowa or been there, lived there, call in. Give us
let us know real quick. And we're going to kick it over to Dennis for some lost treasures. You find some lost treasures in Iowa, Dennis?
Yeah, I got a few in here. Of course, I'm got a half book, but yeah, I've got some.
Got a book missing Iowa.
Oh yeah, I got the book missing. I got everything else but the lost treasure page.
Somebody needed that, obviously.
Yeah, obviously they did.
They're like, "Ooh, I'm going to Iowa," and they snatched it.
like in the old days, you go in the phone book, and there's always used to be a phone book in there, and half the pages were missing because people would find the phone number and rip the page out.
And wasn't you supposed to? I thought that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Take the page with you so you'd have that number.
Always have that number. Yep.
Yeah. So see, that was the same. They needed Iowa. They took.
And to talk about that, we're talking about Rip. Not to get off the subject, but you remember back in the day, before we had all these cell phones, where you'd have a name and you click on a name. Remember speed dial? You hit it like a number, like *1.
Yeah.
Speed dial number. I used to know hundreds of phone numbers. I had everybody's number memorized.
Yep, me too.
Sometimes it's hard for me to remember my own phone now.
That's the only number I know, and I still have to think about it sometimes.
Yeah, I mean now it's
yeah.
They took all that memory away from us and made it so easy. The technology,
No, that made it so you wouldn't work in your mind all the time.
Right, so it made us dumber.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I mean, I used to remember. I mean, I could.
Oh,
I had so many phone numbers memorized; it was unreal.
Yep, it'd be like blah 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 blah. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, like you said, I'm lucky to remember my own. It's like, really? Yeah. So they just dumbed us up. That's all they did.
Dang right they did.
You know it. Speaking of dumbing us up, did anybody get their stimulus?
Anybody get their what?
Hey,
stimulus.
I should get mine there tomorrow.
Oh, nice, Rich.
Now, let me ask you guys: is this stimulus? Is this from back in January?
No. That's the one that just passed.
This is the new one, the $1,400
$1,400.
Yeah.
Well, what happened to the $600 one? When did that one go out?
Back in December or January? December? I don't know. Somewhere around there.
Some people didn't get it. Some people.
Right. If you didn't get it, you could claim it on your taxes. Yeah.
All right.
If you didn't get it, you can write it off on your taxes or deduct it.
If you threw it away because it was a credit card, then you're dumber than you look.
Yeah, but it's time for
but the checks are already going out now. Huh?
Yeah, my son got his already. He got his like yesterday.
When I called the bank, they told me mine would be deposited the 15th.
Wow. Crazy.
And that's $1,400?
1,400, yeah.
A person?
For
Yeah,
us.
per person. Yeah.
What about dependents?
Yeah, they get it too, I think.
Yeah, I don't know how much, but
I don't either, but I think they get it.
It should have been more, but we had to donate trillions to other places.
Yeah.
So I get 1,400 times 4.
I don't have a clue what you'll get. Maybe Paulo.
You're over 18 and you did your taxes 2 years ago.
You'll
Dennis,
get.
Dennis, what did you get the first time?
The very first one was.
Didn't we get 1,400 then?
No.
12?
12.
Oh. We got 1,200. How many times did you get 1,200?
4 times.
Oh, that's how many times
Well,
you
you'll
get
get
14.
4 times here.
You'll be a rich, wealthy land baron.
Well, I got my eye on a toy hauler.
Well, there you go.
I'm tired. I don't want to pay storage anymore. The only thing I want to pay to store is my toy hauler, so it's something that I can take down there and put all my stuff in, and then camp out of it when I go to my claims.
Right?
Yeah.
See, Captain Frank got his yesterday. People got
a big truck to haul it.
People got theirs yesterday.
I got an F-250. I pulled it clear up there to Dennis's claims with a toy hauler.
Yeah.
All my stuff was in it.
Scott, did you get your stimulus check yet?
No.
You'll get one now, right?
Oh, I'm sure. I just haven't checked.
You haven't checked?
No.
Man of your stature, it's not important, right? It's like, whatever.
It's either there or it's not.
Right, it's there, it's not there, man. Potato.
Yeah, Charles, we think it's 1,400 per person.
Yeah, I think it's 14. I think so. I believe it's 14.
And just think if they would have done away with giving away all them billions of dollars to all these different countries and things and gave it to us instead.
Yeah,
I know.
You want to stimulate the economy? Do it that way. That's
right. Stimulate. That 14 ain't stimulating.
What was it? They said 9% of that. How many trillions of dollars? Only 9% of that went to us.
Wow.
Yeah, 1.9 trillion.
What was those lost treasures? Because I don't want to get stuck.
One of them's about a lost stimulus check.
Yeah, you don't want me to get going down this lane. Go to the lost treasure.
How about them lost treasures, Dennis?
How about that? Well, right here, it talks about in Iowa, the first lost treasures in Dubuque, Kelly, and it's something about losing a stimulus check. Now, what it has is it starts off by saying, while some treasure troves are truly tall tales, Tom Kelly's buried treasure is not a mere myth. Several small pockets of gold and silver coins have been uncovered in the bluffs above Dubuque. Above Dubuque, wherever Dubuque, Iowa is. Kelly gained his wealth as a miner during the 1800s, but buried his riches out of fear of robbery. So if anybody knows any history about Tom Kelly buried treasure, or maybe where he used to mine or stay,
I don't know.
I don't either. That's on the first one. Of course, I don't have the book where I can show you pictures because some of these places are absolutely beautiful. But it says it's estimated that there is as much as $100,000 worth of gold and silver coins scattered across the hills above Dubuque. Of course, still talking about Kelly must have hit it well or forgot where he put it, as he clearly didn't dig it up during his lifetime.
Interesting.
Okay. The next one we're moving to, that's such a cool old building. Fort Atkinson's lost payroll. Fort Atkinson State Preserve is a lovely place to visit for a step back in time. But this historic fort near Decorah may also mark the spot of a nearby treasure. As the story goes, an Army paymaster buried roughly $7,000 of gold during an attack from a Native American tribe. However, he was killed in battle, and the location of the stash died with him.
Oh, of course it did. Right?
Yeah, that's. Oh, this cabin. Man, this cabin is cool. Talk about an old cabin. Says that Red Brussels didn't flaunt his wealth, but he probably didn't earn it in a respectable manner. Although he lived in a log cabin on one of Trumbull Lake's small islands, a group of townspeople were able to track several stolen horses back to his home and performed a bit of vigilant justice by hanging him nearby.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it says, unfortunately for those robbed, Brussels hid his pilfered possessions well, and very little was uncovered at the time. Many believe he stashed his cash and valuables in the area around his home, where it may remain to this day. So, man, I tell you what, that would be a good place to grab a metal detector, and wherever his cabin was supposed to be located at, just start
looking,
start detecting. You know, I mean, that's something that's, you look and then you come back the following weekend and put on a grid it and then search this area and this area and this area. Because I'm telling you, man,
oh no,
you never know.
That's right.
We have, that is a cool statue. Chief Black Hawk's buried treasure. Now, somewhere there in Iowa, it looks like a lake, and it has a stack of rocks, and then it has a statue of someone that's kind of leaned sideways, and he's holding up like a torch.
Okay.
If anybody's ever seen that.
No.
But it says Sauk leader Black Hawk is best known for his participation in the Black Hawk War of 1832 in what is now Illinois. However, it is believed that before his death in 1838, Black Hawk buried as much as $50,000 worth of coins in the hills of Lee County near the small town of Denmark. Man, I wonder what that would be today. You wonder if anyone has a shadulator out there that can take $50,000 back in 1838, what it's worth today.
Phew.
I missed the shadulator for sure.
Oh, he does that.
What was it again?
50,000
back in 1838.
1838 would be worth.
So how much would that be worth today? That'd have to be about 5 million, 6 million.
It's worth about as much as Scott's claims. Right, Scott?
Well, I was glad to see somebody finally pull some gold off of it.
Right?
I don't know how to do that.
I don't either. I don't know how
I don't either.
It would be $496,674,683.54.
Wow. Wow.
Glad I could help you out.
That's a little bit of pocket change, wouldn't you think?
A little bit.
I think so.
Holy moly.
Yeah, it's a little bit of money.
Right. Well,
you know what it was in 2020? 491 million.
Oh,
a little bit more.
Yeah. No, it's 496 for right now.
Okay. Still.
But it was 491.
Yeah, but go back in 2020, it got up to $2,000 an ounce. It's lower now than what it was then.
Maybe
it makes a difference, Dennis. Were you smart enough to sell, or did you think it was going to go higher?
No, we're not talking about selling. We're talking about the price of gold today compared to what it was in 2020.
Oh, that's true too.
Still 496 million.
Yeah.
For
50,000. We're going to move to Miners Creek payroll.
Miners Creek
said the Army paymaster stash at Fort Atkinson isn't the only tale of a soldier hiding his wealth for safekeeping. A second larger payroll trove was reportedly hidden along the banks of Miners Creek near Guttenberg. There's no knowing how much may be out there, but we fear this one may have been washed away by the river. We hope the soldier hit it far enough from the water.
Oh, wow. Hopefully.
I know, right? Oh, that's a cool place right by a dam. Thomas Nelson's gold is what we're going to.
Okay.
Thomas Nelson was a wealthy soldier who came to work at Wheeler Ranch in Cerro Gordo County in 1884. It wasn't long before rumors of his stockpile spread, and Nelson feared his neighbors might attempt a robbery. The details of the story get a bit more specific, which may lend some credibility to their origin. Nelson reportedly dug a 3-foot deep hole and buried his gold along Winnebago River near Horseshoe Bend. Unfortunately for him, he forgot where exactly he put it and was never able to recover his wealth. Yeah, that's my story, and I'd stick to it.
Yeah.
Now this one's got a map.
Ooh.
It's called a Merchant's Gold at the Nishnabotna River.
Nishnabotna
River, I think it's. It actually has a map of it. That's cool. Says when it comes to treasured trails, we definitely prefer stones that have specific names attached to them. But that doesn't mean the vague tales aren't true. Perhaps the owners of the loot simply had it better than others. The stash of $75,000 of gold allegedly buried on the Nishnabotna River belonged to a wealthy merchant and is said to exist just about a mile north of Shenandoah.
Okay. Nishnabotna.
Yep. Shenandoah. The Lumberman Stash is what this one is. It says, here's one treasure that just may never turn up, both because it included less than durable stocks and bonds, and also because it's said to be located along the Mississippi River in what is now Riverfront Park in Clinton. A rich lumberman stuffed his wealth into a heavy iron cooking pot. So if the river didn't destroy the precious paperwork, we imagine it would have been uncovered during park construction. The stash did include a nice little pile of gold coins that may remain scattered throughout this area. So keep an eye out for shiny objects while you walk along the river.
Wow. Okay.
Next, we have Bonnie and Clyde's booty.
Booty.
We couldn't possibly leave this dynamic, dastardly duo off this list.
Right.
Bonnie and Clyde had a hideout in Dallas County during the 1930s, where they are presumed to have buried a hefty portion of their stolen goods. The camp is believed to have been a few miles north of Dexter in the forest overlooking the Raccoon River, but this gives an awfully vague and large area to search.
Yeah.
It says Bonnie and Clyde likely weren't the only ones to use this area as a safe haven. Other reports suggest that the infamous Burrow Gang also buried $65,000 of loot in Hanging Rock Park near Redfield. And that is Lost Treasures in Iowa.
Very interesting. Iowa had more than I expected.
Yep.
It really did. And they had some good ones.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Some really nice lost treasures.
What about the weird laws?
Oh, I got some weird laws for you. Yeah. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm always ready for them weird laws.
Okay. Give me a minute. Fix this dang gum view.
Wait, you said, are we ready? I thought you were ready.
I'm ready.
Oh, okay.
Are you guys ready? All right, these are weird Iowa laws. Remember, we don't write them; we just read them. All right, it is a violation of law to sell or distribute drugs or narcotics without having first obtained the appropriate Iowa drug tax stamp.
What?
That's what it says.
Wow.
In Iowa, a man with a mustache, Scott, may never kiss a woman in public.
That's funny.
It's in Iowa. Where'd they go? There they are. One-armed piano players must perform for free. They're all about kissing in Iowa. Kisses may last for no more than 5 minutes.
That would last longer than most things, though.
Right? Yep, you're right. That's a good point. Tanning bed facilities must warn of the risk of getting a sunburn.
Well, hey, stupid, how do you think you're getting tanned?
Right. We're going to cook you in this microwave. A board was created to regulate, among other things, hearing aids. Why do you need to regulate hearing aids?
Huh?
Got me.
Got me.
Ministers must obtain a permit to carry their liquor across state lines.
Oh, that's precious.
Why are they carrying liquor across?
Praise God.
Well, in case they had to do the communion wine or whatever that is.
I get it. Obviously, right? All boxes used to pick hops must be exactly 36 inches long.
What?
Yeah. Why?
You know,
That's
maybe
weird.
maybe so one farm wouldn't be able to get their harvest in faster than all the other farms.
But isn't that the goal?
Well, that's just it's called wealth distribution. You know, you don't want one farm taking over and have to buy everybody else off. And yeah.
Okay.
Huh.
All right. In Bettendorf, Iowa, liquor stores may not place advertisements for beer outside the store.
Huh.
I don't know. Can't advertise. In Cedar Rapids, it is illegal to read persons' palms in the city limit.
Read persons' palms.
Yeah, fortune teller type thing.
Yeah.
Hey, wait a minute. You know, bring it back to that last one. Maybe that's why the what do you call it? The luminescent lights for beer. That's why they're on the inside.
It could be. It very well could be. They cannot advertise them outside the store. In Dubuque, Iowa, any hotel in the city limits must have a water bucket and a hitching post in front of the building. That's got to be an old one.
That's got to be an old one, yeah.
In Fort Madison, the fire department is required to practice firefighting for 15 minutes before attending a fire.
Okay.
I don't think that's going to happen.
There goes your response time.
I wouldn't think it would happen. I mean, unless it's just 15 minutes in general.
Yeah. All right. We got a house on fire, guys. So for the next 15 minutes, we're going to do this.
Practice. Then we're going to go take care of that fire. In Indianola, the ice cream man and his truck are banned.
No bells and sirens playing around that neighborhood.
No, there'll be no kids running after no ice cream trucks. This one here is completely beyond me. In Marshalltown, horses are forbidden to eat fire hydrants. Is this a problem? I'm just wondering.
I'd hate to see that horse.
I tell you what, I still don't, I don't know how to respond.
I don't either. It's like, obviously it's happened a lot that they had to make a law. What are they making their fire hydrants out of?
Yeah, really.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe plastic.
Sugar.
Oats.
Yeah, oats. In Mount Vernon, one must obtain written permission from the city council before throwing bricks into a highway.
Well, that's
yeah. Right on yourself.
And we think we got it bad.
Oh, I can just see it. The cops get called that night. We got somebody throwing bricks to a windshield off a bridge. Oh, that's all right. That's Bob Tanner. Yeah, he just required a permit. He got a permit today.
He got his permit from the city council.
Yeah, he got a permit. He can do it.
Yep. In Mount Vernon, no person may pick a flower from a city park. Okay, I reckon. In Mount Vernon, all softball diamond lights must be turned off by 10:30 p.m.
Okay, that's around a lot of places.
So no extra innings, no.
No.
It ends at 10:30 regardless what the score is.
That's like a racetrack usually has to end around 12:30.
So that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they need to extend that time a couple hours. In Ottumwa, within the city limits, a man may not wink at any woman he does not know.
In what town?
Ottumwa. I'll spell it for you. Ottumwa.
That sounds good to me.
Is it?
Ottawa.
Huh?
Ottawa.
No, it's
no.
TUM. OTTUM.
Autumn.
That would be
Ottawa.
Ottawa. Thanks, Scott. Ottawa. What was that called? Ottumwa?
Something. Hey, it all says 6 one way, half a dozen the other.
Well, I'm thinking if it's in Iowa, it's probably Indian names. It's Ottawa.
Ottawa. So that was in Ottawa. Ottawa. And that's the weird laws for Iowa. Ottawa.
What are weird laws? I'll tell you what.
Hey, I wanted before we moved on to whatever we're moving on to, because
go ahead.
As everybody knows, that the wife and the daughter went to Florida on vacation for a week, and I don't know if you guys have ever been down to Panama City.
Nope.
But it's really beautiful. Here is a picture where the daughter got to swim with the dolphins.
Swimming with the dolphins. Pretty cool.
And then they went on a wife and a daughter went on a helicopter ride.
Nice.
Yeah.
She picked up a couple items, which I thought was, of course, I told her, anytime I go to a different state or someone, I always have them pick up some. I try to have someone go to a creek and pick me up like a quart jar of dirt, because I have them in containers like this of every state, and I just keep some of the stuff. So the wife brought back some sand. So I labeled it Panama City, Florida beach sand in the month of the year. She got me a container or a sand. I put it in a container. But one of the local shops down there, what was it called? What was that?
Nothing but $1.
Nothing but $1. The shop down there. And you could pick up little items like this. And it has little vials, got sand, and it's got little bitty shells in it and stuff.
That's cool.
But one of the things I couldn't figure out why she picked this up. She brought home like a dozen of them. It's a little bitty package right here. It says for lovers.
Right.
And it says, who dream of making love on the beach, sprinkle lightly between your sheets. So she picked that up.
Wait, how many of them did you get, Paula?
She got like a dozen of them. I don't know what for.
I only got 5.
Oh.
So you just sprinkle some between the sheets, Denny?
Take a rain check on that one.
Get a little sand in place.
Hey, but for anybody out there, any viewers out there, if anybody is going to Panama City anytime soon or plans, she picked up this little coupon at the dollar outlet, and if they're going, I'll mail this to them. It's actually, it's stuff you can get, like it's $1 an item, but this one has like a little coupon, 12 items for $10.
Yeah.
And the wife also found out it's best when you go down there to rent a golf cart, because it's a lot easier to get in and out of places and stuff. And the cheapest place that she found was a guy that just moved there like 9 months ago. And what was the name of the company?
Rallies.
It's called Rallies. Like Rally, like the restaurant.
Yeah, like the burger joint.
Yeah, he is the cheapest out of any place you can find rentals on golf carts, and he always makes sure that you have gas in it. So if it gets low, you'll take it to him. He fills it up.
That's cool.
So you can rent. They rented it for what, 5 days?
4 days.
4
for
days.
250.
Yeah, 4 days for $250.
Oh,
But he supplies all the gas,
very cool.
and they use it to go all over the place down there.
Nice, very nice. I'm glad
So-
you did the trip, Paula. But Dennis, let us know when you try some of that sand. Well, she got plenty of packs. So.
Well, we only got one left.
Oh, so you've already tried 4 packs. Still digging sand out of places you shouldn't.
Yeah. Oh, man.
That's a very interesting gift item. You know what? Ain't it?
Oh, it is. It's funny.
It is. It's actually a great idea. Whoever thought
It
of it.
is.
It's just sitting
You got all you have is how much was $1?
$1.
Yeah, it's just a little itty bitty package. It has just a little piece of whatever. They probably got a stamp and stamp both sides of it.
right.
Put a little bit of sand, which they've got more than plenty of abundance of it. A couple little shells,
Sure.
and I probably got maybe 5 cents worth of stuff in it. Sold it for $1. Pretty good gimmick.
So
Pretty good gimmick.
They're just
Almost like selling pay dirt, ain't it?
right. They're just cashing. But
I mean, that's what it pretty much is. It's pretty much just you can have stamps made that'll stamp that.
sure.
And of course, then on the back it says Panama City Beach, Florida.
A good idea.
Heck yeah.
It really is. I just wonder how many people literally go home and sprinkle it between their sheets and try it.
Probably everybody that buys one.
Well, like I
It's just a
said,
little red.
let us know.
Right.
All right. On that note, I believe Scott's got a little something for us. He's going to continue on his life of a miner.
Oh
But-
yeah.
Well, no, it's not. It's not the life of a miner. Like I said, we went to. This is something I was going to catch up on Wednesday, but our Wednesday show went so well. I didn't want to throw this on the end of it just to make it longer. We had a good show, and I could bring it up to today. It's
Right.
not saying today is bad, but I'm going to finish this up today. But
Go ahead.
we were going through the clothing of a miner and stuff like that. Because I had like I said, I had somebody ask me about the shoe wear back in the day, the boots.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, this is kind of a continuation on going from what their clothes was to like a day of day in their stuff and then how they did things. But anyway, like I said, the next example is called the day in a life of a miner.
Okay.
It said the life of a miner involved difficult work and great responsibility. We can see this in a way that miners got hurt, had to follow the miners' commandments, and in the tools they used. To avoid getting hurt, for example, the miner had to be careful that no one was behind the wall he was blowing up and had to, thanks, if he was blowing up and had to watch out for the boulders he put on one side didn't come crushing down. So pretty much made sure nobody's behind your dynamite and don't stack rocks above everybody else's head.
Right.
Pretty much is what I'm catching on it. As for the tools, well, there was a lot of them, but they had the responsibility to know which tool to use and that were more appropriate and efficient. For example, the sluice box, miners would shovel gravel into a narrow box called a sluice with water running through the sluice, washed away lighter particles and left the gold. Sluice boxes greatly increased productivity because you could process more material at once. Fishing pans were also, that's a new term to me. I don't know what this is. But it says fishing pans were also used for doing a much finer filtering. A horse-drawn arrestor. Horses were hooked to a large spokes with masses of rock on the inside. When the horse moved, the spokes around the axle crushed the rocks over a rocky surface. Okay, so the horse-drawn arrestor, we're going to call that's just a grinder. Fishing pans. I have never heard that term.
I have neither. Fishing pans.
Yeah, but they said sluice boxes greatly increased productivity because you could process more material at once. Then it says fishing pans were also used for doing a much finer filtering.
I don't.
That's what they leave it off of.
Okay. I don't get that.
As you might have heard it, hard to believe that miners had 10 commandments, and here are all 10 commandments of the miners back then.
Okay.
Thou shalt not have no other claim than one. Let's go back. Well, you know, back in the day, don't be greedy when everybody can have a chance to get their part. But it says, number 2, thou shalt not make unto thyself any false claim. So don't be saying there's gold on your claim when you ain't got crap.
All right. Good one.
Number three is thou shalt not go prospecting before thy claim gives out.
Huh?
That means don't leave your claim until you know it's done.
Okay, thank you.
Because you remember what I told you a long time ago. If you quit an inch before the gold, you still miss the gold.
Okay.
So I can understand that.
All right.
Number 4, thou shalt not remember what thy friends do at home on the Sabbath day. I'll leave that one alone.
Okay.
Anyway, number 5, thou shalt not think more of all thy gold. So don't think more of the gold than people, I guess. You know, don't be greedy.
Okay.
Number 6, I'm surprised this is actually 6. Thou shalt not kill.
Good one. Okay.
Number 7, thou shalt not grow discouraged.
Right.
So don't get down on yourself because your claims ain't paying out and somebody else's is, because your big day might be tomorrow.
Okay.
Number 8, thou shalt not steal. This is good. Thou shalt not steal a pick or shovel, nor return them broken.
That is a good one.
Yeah, that's a real good one. I believe that's a silent one today. We still have.
Yeah.
Don't steal my tools so I can make money worth. Don't bring me back a broken one.
Bring
after
back.
you borrowed it.
Agreed.
Number 9, thou shalt not tell any false tales about good diggings in the mountains.
All right.
Well, I guess if you did, you went back to the mountains, somebody's going to follow you. But yeah.
Just
and number 10, thou shalt not commit unsuitable matrimony, nor covet single blessedness, nor forget about absent-mindedness or maidens, absent maidens, nor neglect thy first love.
What?
I'm going to leave that one alone too.
That's a little out there, ain't it?
It says, thou shalt not commit unsuitable matrimony. So back in them days, you know what matrimony might have been marriage. Nor covet single blessedness.
What's that?
So in other words, if you know, thou shalt not commit unsuitable matrimony, you know, you had to be married to actually commit the thing.
Fornicate.
Yeah, and then it says nor covet single blessedness. So you couldn't do that with single person neither. Nor forget about absent maidens or neglect the first love. So like I said, there's a 4-way line in there, and you just can't follow that.
What's Dennis? You got something on that, Dennis? I can't hear you.
I was just waving.
Oh, I thought you was waving. You had to. You was going to say something. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Anyway, our next one is how miners worked. So it says here, miners work 9 hours a day, if not more. When miners would breathe in sulfur and other harsh chemicals, they would develop an ailment called black lung. Miners worked so much it was not uncommon that a miner would dig up to $2,000 worth of gold every 2 days.
Wow.
Sometimes when miners worked for days straight, they would eat or get homesick, but couldn't go home because they were too poor. There are thousands of men in California that would gladly go home if they had the money. wrote a miner in 1851. So that means miners got out there and they actually worked and made money, but they didn't have enough to get back home. So they never made it rich. They just made a living.
Okay.
These were the tough time miners faced and lives they lived. Miners had a really tough time mining and getting enough gold to live. They also faced challenges. The first challenge was getting to California. The toughest route was from China and Australia. And the reason why miners all called the 49ers was almost because all of them came in 1849. Go figure.
Right.
But I guess, yeah, the hardest miners were actually from China and Australia. Well, that's a long way to come.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Just saying.
Another challenge was finding women. Women were very hard to find during the gold rush. I've been here 10 years and I've only seen 2 women.
Wow.
Wrote a miner in 1849. They said when there were women around, some of them would help out and mine. And then it comes down to important people back then. Some of these important people had an impact on miners, which some of these names you probably know, some of you probably won't, but you'll probably recognize this one anyway. Sam Brennan. Sam Brennan was considered the gold rush's first millionaire. But Sam Brennan never found gold. He bought a bottle of fake gold dust just to create excitement to sell his mining tools.
Oh.
That's becomes the term mining the miners.
Yep.
Yep.
He went out with a fake thing of gold, said, "Man, I found gold." And it was on. Everybody needed to shovel and pick. And what's funny is because the way I know the story, before he set this grand scheme out, he actually went around and I want to say a 20 or 40 mile radius and bought up every pick and every shovel they had in that.
Oh, geez.
I think it's 20 or 40 miles, but it could be more. But he made sure that nobody had picks and shovels except for him.
Holy cow.
So that's pretty cool. If you don't know who Sam Brennan is, look him up. There's a lot of documentaries, actually some cool videos about it. So James M. Hutching. Hutching was a miner himself. Hutching thought it was important for miners to have rules, so he created the miners' 10 commandments. Every miner that ever lived followed these commandments, which I just read to you guys earlier.
Right.
So that's pretty wild. That
pretty cool. Yeah.
They actually, I guess, they really lived by those 10 commandments. So go figure.
Interesting.
Of course, you know what? Go figure the one that about the women and the firstborn or the first love. Yeah, go figure on that.
Right.
They never seen no women. It's kind of easy. It's kind of easy rule to follow.
Yeah.
Okay, James Marshall. Now, James Marshall in 1848, Marshall was building a sawmill in the American River in California when he saw something shining in the water. He fished it out with his fishing pan. That's got to be just a regular gold pan, guys. I think.
Right?
Yeah. And knew it was gold. When the people found out about his discovery, all were off to the mines, wrote a minister miner. Spent a long time searching through the mud and stones of freezing lakes and streams to find gold. So, and it says percent of the people mined in the gold rush of 1849. Women were 20% and men were 80%.
I bet. Yeah.
You know what? 20% of the women, that's a lot more percentage than I would have said.
Yeah, right. Agreed. I wonder if they call it a fishing pan, Scott. Maybe they fried their fish they caught in it. And then they panned with it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You can fry a fish in a metal gold pan.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So,
yeah.
Maybe. I mean, because what fishing pan don't even make sense. So.
No, but you know what? Maybe that was something they called it back in the day. You never know why. But.
Yeah, because they were fishing for gold. Hey, I got me some gold.
That could have been what might have been what they're saying. No, they were fishing for gold. They're fishing for fish. You're fishing.
Yeah.
There's no guarantees. Just like fishing, there's no guarantees.
True. You never know. Pretty interesting.
I think you might be on the right track there, actually.
Hey, I mean, well, I have a skillet if you got a metal gold pan. You can.
Yeah, I mean, like if they were classifying something, would they call that a fishing classifier because they're taking stuff out of the water?
Right.
Yeah.
See? Interesting. Pretty cool story right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, cool. Smarter than a fifth grader? Anybody?
But I got something on the waders.
Do it.
All right. We were talking this about last week about waders.
Right.
The first manufactured waders were made as early as the 1850s by a company called Hodgman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When the rubber became popular about 1912, they started making the waders out of this particularly waterproof and durable material. Then the rubber was more or less perfected in 1942 for World War II. So they used the same technology to make waders that are closest to what we have today.
Mm-hmm.
There's two main types of waders, stocking foot and boot foot. Stocking foot is separate from the boot and connects to it, while the boot foot includes the boot already. Waders have a wide range of applications. Of course, angling, gardening, model, waterfowl hunting, prospecting, terrain vehicles.
Trapping.
Yeah, trapping.
Gator hunting.
Let's see. It says waders are sometimes defined by the extent of their coverage as thigh waders, chest waders, full body waders.
All right.
So, yeah.
Interesting. So Hodgman's been around a long time.
Yeah.
Man, I think my waders are Hodgman waders.
Yeah, I don't have any smarter than fifth grade questions. Now it gets into like quizzes.
Okay, here's a question.
A freaking quiz, and then you gotta get the answers.
All right, here's a question for you guys. I heard this one today. And I said, oh, I'll use that on the show tonight. Who was the first people to use makeup other than women? Who was the first people to use makeup? Who invented makeup, basically? Scott?
You know, if I was going to throw a big, I'm going to have to say clowns.
Okay. Dennis?
I was thinking circus, yeah.
Oh,
First people.
The Indians.
You're getting warmer.
yeah.
Well, you could actually say the Aborigines, but
No. Think about it. Think back, way back. Way back. Who was, think pharaohs and.
Oh, the Egyptians.
Yeah.
no, wait a minute. There's people older than the Egyptians that put stuff on their face.
The Egyptians are the founders of makeup.
No, I guess because they had the black eyeliner.
They always, well, just think, all your kings and queens and princes all wore it back in the
Yeah.
in Egyptian
true.
times.
See, I was just thinking about painting on your face and stuff like that. I'm like,
Actual literal makeup. It was the
Yeah.
Egyptians. Yeah. They
all right, I'll give
Well,
you
I've got a question,
okay.
and this is for you three.
Okay.
If you cut a quarter into thirds, how many pieces would you have?
I guess 3.
Wait.
Is that your answer, 3?
Hold on. Give me a minute. If you
Is
cut
that
it.
your answer, 3?
One.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3. 6.
Okay. Rich,
3.
it's 3. What? That was a first grade question.
I thought it was
How about let's see. How about this one?
okay.
On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo.
Okay.
Each bus has the same number of students, how many students are on each bus?
36.
No. Is it 8?
Is that your answer? 8?
My answer.
What did
Yeah.
you say again?
Rit?
9.
On a class field trip, there are 4 buses taking 36 students to the zoo. Each bus has the same number of students. How many students are on each bus?
9. 9.
36.
9. It's 9.
9 students.
Yeah, it'd be 9.
That-
36.
That was a second grade question.
I had to redo my math. I
I
said
don't get it. You said 4 buses. And they
Four
all took
buses.
36
No.
students. How many?
4 times 9 is 36.
Oh,
they took 36 students. Not each bus took 36.
Each bus had the same amount.
They took 36 total on 4 buses. How many was on each bus?
oh, I thought he meant like 4. I thought he meant like 4 of them took 36 students.
Well, I've got a 4th grade and a 5th grade question for you.
Okay.
The interior angles of a triangle always sum to what? How many degrees does the interior angle of a triangle always sum to?
15.
You got 15?
Wait.
Tim?
Hold on. The 30.
Rich? 180.
Ooh, I was off.
Boy, we always wrong. Man.
All right. If a football field is 100 yards long, how many feet long is a football field?
Wait. Say it again.
If a football field, you got 100 yards in a football field.
Right.
How many feet is that?
Crap.
200.
Wait.
Tim?
Wait. 3 feet in a yard.
210.
300.
Rich?
I was going to say 360, but
300. 3 feet in a yard.
3 feet in the yard. That's what I was thinking.
Yard.
Yeah.
I thought it was two yard.
That was a 5th grade question.
I'm getting smarter.
Dude, I think that'd be 5th grade.
I graduated to 5th grade.
That's right. I graduated that.
Oh, I could give you guys a historical studies question from the 1st grade.
Give us any question you want. We're in.
Let's see. Okay, the Statue of Liberty was a gift from where?
France.
France. We already knew that one.
yeah, we already did those.
That was actually an easy one.
We
You're probably on the same side I was. Is that candy site or something?
From the French.
Let's see. Okay. Name 2 of Columbus's 3 ships. Columbus had 3 ships. Name 2 of them.
something Santa Maria. Indigo.
The Nina.
Inga Conquistador Santa Maria. Nope.
The Nina and the Pinta and the Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give
Nina
you.
Pinta Santa Maria. That's right, Tim. Right? The Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
Right. Yeah.
Well, Tim was smarter than a 4th grader.
Shit. I'm going
All right.
to school, boys.
Who commissioned the Lewis and Clark expedition?
Lewis and Clark.
Is that your final answer?
That's my final answer.
It was the Spaniards, wasn't it?
Spanish.
The Spanish, you guys say?
Yeah.
And is that what you're saying?
I'm saying Lewis and Clark commissioned it themselves. They're saying the Spanish.
Jefferson.
Really?
Yep.
Wasn't he Spanish?
I don't know.
Dang. I just flunked a grade. Went back down.
That was a 5th grade.
I'm back into the 4th now, apparently.
Well, then tell me then, what was the most widely grown crop in the middle colony?
Corn.
Is that okay? Your corn, Rich?
Corn.
Wheat.
Wow. Scott just graduated. He moved. What grade was that, Dennis?
5th grade.
Oh, you moved up to 6th grade, Scott. You gotta get you a diploma. Give me another one. Come on.
Here, Brent.
What is the term for a word that is similar in meaning to another word?
That what you say again?
What is the term for a word that is similar in meaning to another word?
Same thing, only different.
I know this one. What is the term for a word that's similar to?
I know what it is. What is it? When I
To
say
another
something,
word?
the same thing you did.
Don't ask her, Scott.
That's cheating.
You.
Term for a word that's similar to another word.
Oh my gosh, I know this.
I do too. I can't.
If I say cinnamon, you're gonna laugh at me. It's not a synonym.
A synonym, man.
Metaphor. No.
Crap.
Synonym.
Rich, you got it.
Synonym.
Synonym. A synonym. God, are we dumb?
No, I just can't say synonym.
It's pronounced synonym. Synonym. Think cinnamon. Synonym.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Synonym.
Synonym. There you go.
Oh, here's one that I guarantee you guys won't get. Give an example of a transitional word.
What?
Give an example
of a
there's a word you could use of a transitional word. What would that word be? There's 4 different ones.
I have no freaking
clue.
Moving?
I think I know 2.
Or shout one out, Rich.
First.
Scott, what'd you say? Movie?
I would think like moving.
I'm going to say I don't have a freaking clue.
The 2 that is first and second.
Yeah, it's although, thus, first, and then second.
Oh.
We did these before.
I don't remember that one.
No.
Dang.
Yeah, I remember it.
Although I don't remember. Oh, I just
We
failed.
got these off of the same site, Scary Mommy.
Scary Mommies.
Yeah, Scary Mommy.
Speaking of Scary Mommies, don't forget to tune in to Ed, Jess, and Dano and the Treasure Victor Tuesday night on their Tuesday night hangouts at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So be sure and look them up. If you're looking for something to do on a Tuesday night at 8 o'clock, that's the place to be. Over there with that Tuesday night hangout crew.
Yeah. And just remember, if you don't want to miss their show and you don't want to miss our show, hit the subscribe. That way you get a dinger on your email.
Oh, well, that's a genius idea.
I'm just saying, it's there. It says red, subscribe.
You're right. You're right. That is a brilliant idea, Scott. Hit the subscribe button. Why not?
Well, you get a dinger. That way you know we're on.
That's right. You get that.
Or you can go back and rewatch it.
Yeah. Dinger. I think you'd rather have a dinger.
Yep.
I think everybody should have a dinger. And on that note, I guess we'll go ahead and wrap it up. That was fun, educational, exciting. Dennis, love the new camera. Please stick with that.
All right.
Very clear picture. Awesome. Perfection. Thank you.
It helps.
Yeah, if there's any way you could block kind of like this area, it would be really good. But...
Hey, I can show this area.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Hey, rotten. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to join us Wednesday night at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. We'll be back for another show. And until then, have a great week, everybody.
Good night. Go Diggers.
Oh, wait. Don't forget, you guys, the 20th here in Arizona. If you're not a member of AMRA, there's an AMRA meeting. You can join up, probably still show up. I don't know if you can get state representatives or the representation papers. You got a camp. Yada, yada, yada. Anyway, AMRA meeting's going on this weekend. Don't miss it.
See ya.
Bye, Gold Diggers.
Not.
Tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.